Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerf News, your number one source for Nerf news on the net. This is not a Nerf blaster, so shout out to my friend Brian for sending this over, but these are the official press release leaks for the Magnum Super Drum Blaster, coming to us directly from the Dart Zone Covert Ops line, which has brought us some decent blasters in the past. This one promises to be even better than those that came before it. Now, the real question here is, what is it? So, it's got a monstrous drum here with capacities of 40 darts. Its claiming range is up to 80 feet. It's got a Maverick style prime slide back here, a pistol grip, and some sort of fold-outable brace thing. So you can kind of see that from this little gentleman here who's having a blast with it. It's got a heavy front end that doesn't appear to be doing much of anything other than adding to that sort of semi-sci-fi cosmetic look, but it's clearly like a really big pistol. You can see that better here with the little almost slingshot armrest stabilizer out. This is designed to be wielded with one hand. This could be a foregrip, but not really. Like, this is a monster drum on a very simple pistol mechanism. So it reminds me a little bit of a Nerf Maverick. It reminds me a little bit of the guns that the bad guys in BioShock use. It reminds me a little bit of a Tommy 20, but this ain't your daddy's Tommy 20. This is huge, twice the capacity, much better performance, and it's doing something interesting. So the last time I reviewed one of these blasters, my major critique was that the darts were not perfectly compatible. Well, Dart Zone actually took that into account. They got back to me. They've lengthened the darts. They're now calling them super darts, but what that means is they're going to be perfectly compatible, at least in theory, and I'll get back to you in the review, with other major brands a la Nerf and Busby and what have you. So these are going to be full-length, perfectly compatible Elite darts. They were actually nicer than Elite darts in certain blasters because they're built a little bit better. They've almost got snap cap style tips, and that's super duper sweet. 40 dart capacity. So if this is a Tommy 20 and this is the Magnum, what's it going to cost? Well, speaking of 20s, it's coming in at an MSRP of 20 United States dollars. That's not bad. Like, considering it's twice the price of a Maverick from way back when, that's a stellar price for something like this. If it gets anywhere close to the performance that it's claiming, this is going to be a sweet blaster. It's going to be insane for cosplay, just because this drum is so huge, so goofy, so ridiculous. Is it going to be HVC practical? I don't know. There's no way you're throwing this thing in a holster. Just look at that drum. But primary? Possibly? I don't know. I want to string two of them together by their priming mechanisms, start doing them old school Maverick style, and just see how long it takes to empty 80 darts 80 feet down range. But that's kind of my take on it. It looks fun. The price is right. The plastic looks kind of cheap like Busby usually does, but you got to make some sacrifice if you're going to have 40 dart capacity at 80 foot ranges, at least supposedly, hopefully elite style performance, and still tuck in under that $20 margin. So I think it's going to be cool. I can't wait to get my hands on one. It looks so goofy, so ridiculous, so much fun. I can't wait to paint one up sci-fi style. Maybe I'll make a BioShock costume. Those little bunny masks have always kind of amused me. We'll have to wait and see. So thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this blaster. What would you do with it if you had one to modify? Give me some ideas so that I can make something ultra sweet for you dudes. I'm still in New Orleans for the Draculina's Death Day. I'll get back to the workshop and have tons of new content to crank out for you then. Hopefully I can get my PC fixed this month, maybe? I don't know. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching. Much love. Nerf on. Drac out.